Hey, Anthony, what's happening? Good to see you. This is going to be another short and sweet one. First things first. First things first. Before I have my big question, let's see if some people can come in here. What's happening, Dwight? Good to see you too. And Thomas, happening. Some nice new names. You guys are leaving. Don't leave. If you get what's up, Bruno, forget about it. Hey, people are just popping in and then leaving. What the hell? That's bullshit. That's bullshit, Bruno. That is bullshit. What's up, Matthew? Matthew, stick around because I need you on the keys. I need everybody to limber up their fingers because I have a question. And I'm all done with that song. I'm all done with that one. I'm moving on to another song. Anybody want to name the tune? No, don't try, because I kind of screwed that shit up. Son of a bitch. All right, listen. It's not really a big deal. It was Teach Your Children Well. I'm on a Crosby, Stills, and Nash thing for some reason. Question time. It's question time. Big question. Get ready, Matthew. Dale, question time. On and off. I'm not wasting anybody's time. I just want to know, with the state of the angst in America today and the world, here's the question. What one or two things would you change if you could just snap your fingers? If you could just snap your fingers. What's up, John? I'm asking, hey, Gabe, what's going on? Rock and roll, buddy. It's question time. You guys, why are you popping in late? Barry Koch, I have a question for you. Ralph, good to see you. Stick around. Tell your friends. Quick question. With the state of the union, the way it is and the way we're all like in all attention, my question is simple. What one or two things would you change if you could change anything to make things better? Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares too. Anybody want to hit the share button? Please. Question time. Very simply. Go ahead, hit the keys. Unless it's too much pressure for you. It's a hypothetical question, really. Who could snap their fingers and make anything change anyway? But I'm just curious, if you could change anything, that would be for the good. Oh, I should. Healthcare for everyone. No more homeless veterans. That's a good one. That's good. I guess I should add, maybe you could snap your fingers and get some money because we got to be able to pay for it too. A pain in the ass. But that's okay because I have an opinion on that too. Homelessness, yep. Right. Retirement age, interesting. What would you make it? What would you make the retirement age? That's really interesting, Thomas. I didn't think of that. Get rid of the politicians? Steve, I like your idea. I was thinking about that too. In the year 2018, do we really need politicians as much? I mean, it would be crazy. But could you imagine if they could create something? If they could create something where just the average people could vote and you wouldn't need to have the representatives anymore. Use the technologies and the internet for something. I don't know, give the power back to the people directly. Then you wouldn't have to have lobbyists and big money controlling things. Just wake up in the morning, have your coffee and cereal, and there's a big question posed to everybody on the internet. What do you want to do? Yes or no? Click, 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 boom, vote. Anyway, of course, this is stemming from the De Niro thing, which I'm catching a lot of shit for being like up Trump's ass, which I've never been up Trump's ass. I'm not up any politician's ass. I like to question everybody. I questioned Obama's administration. I'll question Trump's administration. And 60 years old, huh? 60. I was thinking that they should let people not work and just give them money until they're about 60 and then put their tired asses to work. And then you just die. But that's just comedy. But anyway, that's my question. What one or two things would you change right this second if you thought it would do some good? And here's what I was thinking, truly, and this is going to drive you crazy, and it's kind of ironic because we're on social media. But I really think that we could do a lot better without as much social media. Bet you didn't see that shit coming. Never dying, option to live forever. Oh, Daniel, buddy, no. No thanks. But you seem young yet, so at some point the sun must set. Steve, actors need to stick to acting. Yeah, I was thinking that. It's a good point. Yeah, De Niro's catching. The bottom line is we're just completely like, ugh. If you guys haven't heard of my comedian friend, Brian Scott McFadden, he's a headliner, and he's starting something new. But he made a post, and I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can get you to see it. Probably can't. Son of a bitch. All right, there's his post. And it says, between all the liberal virtue signaling and all the right-wing victim signaling, I don't know where to look. He's funny. Some guy says, victim signaling? We're winning, buddy. And Brian says, you absolutely are. That's why the continued joyousness, bitterness, and palpable anger is so bizarrely baffling to me. Where's the satisfaction? Where's the sense of magnanimity? He always likes to use big words. Merriment and jubilation that ordinarily accompany an ideological triumph over the hated, vanquished opposition. Could it be that the whole enterprise is but a mere substitute distraction from a far deeper, more human, and more painful systemic pathology? Nah, it couldn't be it. Brian Scott McFadden, check him out. He's a comedian. He's fantastic. He has got one of the longest bits I've ever seen on the stage, and it's hysterical. Shout out to you, Brian. And I had to read that. Yeah, everybody's just like at each other's throats. My point with bringing up De Niro was just like, okay, so he's a big actor. I mean, he was in Taxi Driver, right? He was in a lot of things. Lately, he's been doing like grandpa shit. I'm just like, can we just watch the damn shows or sporting events and just enjoy the damn sporting events or the shows? I don't know. I remember when we were kids, we used to work the polls. I would hand out leaflets for people that my parents taught me, they taught me who to follow. And ironically, I followed all the way Democrat growing up, but Democrats seem to change a little bit. Actually, scratch that. I think they changed a lot of bit, but that doesn't mean I'm completely gone to the right either. The fringe, far left and far right, I'd like to take them all and crumple them up and throw them in the trash. And that's what I think somebody like De Niro is. I think he's fringe, and I think he could cause a lot more harm than good. And I think Trump is no ice cream man. I said that a couple times in post today. He's not the softest pillow, is he? What's up, Debbie? How are you? De Niro is a dick bag. Yeah, I mean, that's just it, Wayne. You got people saying De Niro's a dick bag. You got people saying that Trump is a dick bag. Maybe we're all dick bags. I don't know. It just seems like when I was a kid, the politicians were a little bit more polished. There was a lot more respect, but not necessarily. People lose their shit. You can look at the reels. Where's our Winston Churchill? Wait a minute. He wasn't for America. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to say, like, why? It's like, what's the end result to all this bickering? What's the end result? It's going to end badly, isn't it? Anyway, that's why I'm asking this question. That's why I'm asking. It's question time with Big Daddy. What two things would you change right now, if you could snap your fingers, that you think would make, I'm focusing on America, would make it better, would make it more gooder? No, that's not a word. Just like, what's with all the friggin' snapping out with everybody? Why don't we all just meet at the park or go fishing and just hang out? What the hell is going on? Wayne, Trump is sitting with Kim Jong-il as we speak. How's that working out? We are living in some crazy times. However, I was just reading the report that my daughter put together about the Cuban Missile Crisis, and I'm probably going to read her little report on a future live because I knew all about that. I remember reading about that, and I remember reading how we were very close to some serious shit. And Kennedy spoke with all kinds of leaders, our own, previous, and, Russian names I can't even pronounce. They talked to their people, and people did all kinds of crazy shit. And remember spy planes, and the one pilot died. God bless him. Debbie says nothing is what she would say. Do nothing. Yeah, doing, not doing, it's an option. It's an option for sure. Steve says they've actually did their jobs back then. I don't know. I think they're still doing jobs. I just don't know if they're as good at it as they used to be. Need more diplomats, I guess. We would say we would need diplomats. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. So if you're looking for something crazy, I already butchered the song "Teach Your Children Well," but and that's only like 4 chords. It's crazy. It's actually, there's a chord in there that nobody likes to play, including me. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, I'm out of here. I'm before I switch gears and take a little break and go private. We're gonna go private. If anybody wants to come and watch what I'm doing on more series like this, the interviews and whatnot, you'll have to send an email to tom@BigDaddyRoadshow.com. That's tom@BigDaddyRoadshow.com. I don't care if I'm discussing. I'll still do shorts on my page and on the group, but if I get long-winded or interviews are going to be on a private group. And to know anything about that, you'll have to get an email. You'll need to be signed up with an email with me. So if you're interested in following this old codger and my take on society and what's going on, thanks for the likes, by the way. Send me an email, and I'll be promoting that in the next couple days. But Matthew says their job is making sure they rake in the money. They are bought and sold, priced to the highest bidders. Exactly. That's why I was thinking, wait a second. Did I even mention what I thought we should do? I know one thing. I was thinking, why can't we all just vote on shit ourselves? I'm going to actually pick more than 2 things right away. Here's what I would do. And here's just a random thought I had today. Matthew, you might dig this. We seem to always invest in science that is supposed to make our lives better in the future. Stay with me on this. We always invest big piles of cash, right, to things that are supposed to make our lives better in the future. And I'm like, the future's wonderful. I would love the future to be better. As a matter of fact, we were told when we were kids that we'd have flying cars like George Jetson, and everything would be cheaper and everything would be more efficient. And I think we all know, well, we're right here, right now. Welcome to the future. The kids are pissed off. The elderly people are like, what the fuck? And all the politicians are like, acting like marionettes and just ridiculous. But are they necessarily? Some things they're doing, maybe it's like the best thing they could do. What's up, Berto? Thank you, brother. Max, you're a teacher. Help me out here. My first suggestion was, this is huge, back off the social media. My opinion is it's too much. And that's why I'm going to go with short videos and opinions and discussions and conversations in the future. So do this old guy a favor. Answer the damn question. Because I'm just curious as hell, all the different opinions we can get from all the different people that you could share this video with. What would you do if you could do anything? Snap of your fingers. What would you do, hypothetically, to change things, to make the world a better place? Because right now, I think everybody can feel it. It's, you feel it, right? I mean, I'm not the only, everybody feels it. I know it because people tell me. I talk to everybody, left, right, libertarians. Everybody can feel the tension. I mean, come on, how far can the rubber band stretch? What are we trying to achieve? What's going to happen? Nobody knows, but we should be able to do better with this technology. So that's the first thing. Less media. I would actually, here's my number one thing I would do if I could snap my finger. You guys are going to shit. So prepare yourselves. You're about to shit your pants. I would stop. This is my number one thing I would do. Yeah, free healthcare is wonderful. But here's my number one thing I would do. Just let this resonate and sleep on it. I would get rid of 24-hour news coverage. And I would get rid of news coverage 4 to 8 times a day even. Morning news, mid-afternoon news, and the evening news. That's enough goddamn news. That's what I think. Get rid of 24-hour CNN that needs to just constantly put shit up on the screen to get our attention. Forget, it's not just CNN, Fox, all of them. Screw the news that just needs to get up on the screen to freak everybody out. Why don't you tell them to go back to the old way, morning, late afternoon, and evening, and let the journalists and photographers figure out the goddamn story before they promote the story. That might help with the fake news. By the way, I'm going to put a link in the down below. Shit, over here. I'm going to put a link to an article that Gleb, the professor from Ohio State University, shared, and it's a pretty interesting read if any of you guys enjoy reading like short articles. It has to do with scientists and how people don't like to be. I found this interesting. People really don't like to be told what the hell to do. So there's a lot of people that think like scientists are, they're just like blow them off. They're a bunch of nerds. What do they know? And in some cases, scientists are completely ridiculous. Not all scientists are legit. Some of them sell out, like Matthew was saying. But yeah, free healthcare, that would be a good idea. What else, guys? 1 or 2 things. If you could change anything, like me, I want to get rid of 24-hour news. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's also not necessary to see negative news from anywhere in the world. Shit happens. It's the human condition. Bad things happen to good people. But do you need to be bombarded with it? Is it really good for the colonies? We're just a bunch of we're just no different than the damn bees in the hive. Is it really the best thing for us? And that's my question. What a pain in the ass I am with these questions. So that's it, guys. It's question time. Thanks for watching. I'd really love, and I will be looking forward to the answers. A lot more people watch these videos after the live, so come on back. You hear? It's Big Daddy. This is the new, except for the interview shows that are coming up, and they are coming up. Don't give up on me. I'm dying to hear what you guys have to say. Please, just take a second and tell me. Actually, did I say why? Tell me what you would change and why. Why you think it would be good. I think we should ditch news. And I think we should, I don't know. I think people on the far fringes everybody just needs to chill out. And we should stop with the politics during television shows and shit like that. Give people a chance to defrag. What do you think of my idea about getting off the internet too? Less social media. Maybe a day a week or 2 days a week. Turn it off. Crazy, right? Okay, it's Big Daddy. This is just a little short question for you. But I see an explosion of anxiety. That's why I wrote it up in the top there. I see people just losing their shit. And it's a shame. You wouldn't think with all this technology that our lives would be more stressful, would you? Is it better? It's questionable. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I'd appreciate any shares you can muster. Thanks for the likes and the loves. Facebook loves that shit. And I'll let you guys know more about the private group page. Anybody wanting in on that and special videos I'm going to do, you'll need to get an email off because we're going to need emails. We got to have emails today. Got to have a functioning email. Hell, there might be even a Big Daddy newsletter in the shits. But I hope you don't mind me popping up like this and asking you questions. But to me, it's just like with this whole thing with Trump. I mean, Trump, my father served in North Korea. And Trump, Wayne, he's there right now? I thought it was supposed to be 2 o'clock, but I thought it was in the morning. Is he there right now, Wayne? Is Trump there? How's that going? Also, getting back and finishing on De Niro. Do you think it's okay what he did? I mean, I'm serious. I don't care. I don't really, a lot of times I ask these questions. I just am so curious what you guys think. What do you guys think? Is it a good thing? Freedom of speech and all that. I just wish I could watch an award show like the Oscars or the Grammys or some music award show and not have politics rammed up my... You know what I'm saying, Wayne? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. It's the Big Daddy Road Show. Visit us on the website, BigDaddyRoadshow.com. Please share that show, or the shows on that page. Lots of podcasts, lots of music podcasts. And come say hi. Say hi in the comments. And that's all I got for you. Big question night. Come on, guys. Show me your stuff. What would you do if you could change one or two things? And why? To make the world, and especially America, a better place. It's 2018. It's kind of fucked up if you just haven't figured it out. I think you have. People are just like, there's something's gonna... And I don't think De Niro and them are helping. Could be wrong. I think the answer is less social media, far less. And I would like to see no more 24-hour news. Just sleep on it. Think about it. Wouldn't it be better if they had more time to look into the news stories before they put it up? Half of the time, it's bullshit. Be honest, it's bullshit. Also, it's put up too fast. They're putting up the story. I mean, how could they, even a layman, even a non-journalist would have to think with common sense. How the hell did they even get the damn news story? What happened to investigative reporting? I know you guys don't like all this heavy shit, but too bad. I'm asking the question. It's Big Daddy. Can't wait to see your answers. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. One more shameless plug, BigDaddyRoadshow.com. Scroll through, look at the last couple shows, and I'll keep in touch. Peace. Later.